You are a powerful leader. And it's taken you a long time to realize that. You had to move away from people, places, and thought patterns that kept you stuck and bounded. The projections of others got far too great, and you decided to move. You were confused in the past about why some people were treating you in a certain way. And it was because they could see the greatness that resides within you. And they thought that if they broke you down, you will forget who you are. So you put an end to these individuals' projections by taking yourself away, by 10 of swords in them. Instead of internalizing what was projected on you, you alchemized everything and turned your pain into power. It wasn't easy. You had to work through a lot. You had to unpack trauma, triggers. Why were you being triggered? Certain beliefs that were projected onto you from maybe people at school, family members, so-called friends. You had to unearth why they were acting that way with you. Because before you thought it was your fault, because everyone around you was moving in the same energy. One minute they like you, then when something good happens for you, they turn on you. Or they tell you that you shouldn't go after a goal. Or they copy you. Or they put you down. Or they count you out. Or they disregard you. It was too much. And then you realize that you cannot control others. The only person that you can control is yourself. So you worked on yourself. You came up with a plan. And your plan was to overcome all the adversity that you had went through. You didn't fold because that was part of their plan. Instead, you focused on you. You focused on creating a dream life for you. You found you're happy. You wasn't in the energies of trying to appease anyone else's happiness by dimming your light, by forgetting about your goals and your dreams. Instead, you took action. And some of you are still working on yourself because healing is an ongoing journey. But since you moved away from an old cycle that could have literally destroyed you, you have found happiness and peace because you are pouring yourself into what matters to you. And you are finding that you're connecting with others that appreciate you. You're connecting with like-minded beings like yourself. People are praising you. People are telling you how great you are. People are praising your skills and your talents. People want to learn from you. And sometimes you may take a step back and think, me? Yes, you. People see a lot of themselves within you. You tell a story through the way that you live your life. You tell a story of being powerful because you didn't give up when it could have been so easy to. You inspire others not to give up also. Even if others do not know you personally, just by you living out your purpose is inspiring to others. And some people who do know your backstory, they are so proud of you. Because just as much as there are people that wanted you to fail, there are others who want you to win. And you are winning, or you are on your way to winning. You are achieving so much. And you are just at the beginning. There's still so much more for you to do. I'm hearing some of you could gain critical acclaim for something that you're doing. You will be renowned. You'll be well known, sought after. The best to ever do it. An originator. Unique. Your brilliance is to be studied. Your ambition is unmatched. Your talent is out of this world. And people inspire to be like you. And you could be quite selective in regards to who you allow around you. Because you don't forget who was there on your way up. And who tried to keep you down in the dumps with them. Your life is going to look so much different from now until the next 9 years. You've completed a 9-year cycle in 2025. And the next 9 years are going to be nothing but brilliant. I'm talking about soul connections. Some of you are going to meet your life partner. Some of you are going to meet your soul tribe. Your voice speaks life into others. Some of you may have your own podcast, radio show. You may start vlogging. You may start writing on threads, or you may create your own blog. And people are going to be inspired. Your work is going to touch thousands, millions for some of you. Your work may even require you to travel, to connect with like-minded beings that you may not have gotten the opportunity to connect with if you stayed in your own town or city. And some of you may decide to stay in your town and city, and you will be known as a leader in your town and city, bringing all people from all walks of life together that wouldn't necessarily have come together if it wasn't for you. They will have one thing in common: wanting to evolve, wanting to seek and find their happiness. You finding your happiness will encourage others to find theirs also. You spreading love, you being in the embodiment of love is very inspiring. Maybe some of you struggled with your appearance growing up. You felt like the odd one out, but you chose to embrace every single part of you. And that's so attractive. And because you celebrate yourself, you celebrate your body, other people celebrate you and your body too. And you make other people feel like, so I don't need to be a size 6. I can be curvy, or I can be a size 6 and I can still wear this, or I can still go out with my friends even though they look different from me. And yeah, you are inspiring. You are inspiring people also to open up to love again. Those that may have been burnt, those that were closed off from love and felt unlovable and pushed other people away. You have transformed some people into their healing, especially in a romantic sense for some of you. You have that capability to heal the heart because you've healed yours. And some people want to learn from you. Some people want to know, how did you do it? How did you open up to love again after being betrayed, after being heartbroken? You are inspiring others to connect to their heart and to heal from past hurts through love, and not to block themselves off from love. Just by, for some of you, dating again after coming out of a divorce, a very painful and bitter divorce. Trigger warning, I should have said. Some of you may have lost love. Someone may have passed on. For some of you, you felt you weren't good enough to be in a relationship. Whatever the case is, by you giving yourself that chance again, or for the first time, it's inspiring others. People are looking up to you and thinking, after everything that they've been through in relationships, and they still have their heart open to love, if they can do it, then I can do it. For some of you, you've connected individuals to their life partner. You may even get an invite to someone's wedding. Or for some of you, it's going to be you having that wedding. Because of your bravery, for taking that chance, for believing in yourself, for seeing yourself as the prize and not the option. And you are helping others to connect to their inner beauty. You are teaching others that they are worthy and deserving of the best that life has to offer. And people are starting to see their life shift and change because you are leading by example. You are doing the work. You are wanting better. You are treating yourself better. And your life is getting better. People are celebrating you. People feel as if you are so down to earth and relatable, despite all your accomplishments, despite what you've been through, your past. People just can't believe that you do not look like what you went through. People are in awe of your creativity, your self-expression, the way you still retain that light despite the darkness and trauma that you've endured. How can someone be so positive? Because you transmuted all the pain that you went through. You didn't allow it to eat you up and harden your heart. Unfortunately, you have seen others who have been through a lot of trauma allow their trauma to destroy them, and unfortunately try to destroy others, yourself included. And these people may have judged you because they felt like they were unable to transmute their pain into purpose. They became very judgmental in regards to you. How dare you do this and do that? Wanting you to be bitter like them. But even they are inspired. They want to know how you were able to transform from all the pain that you went through and not become angry, resentful, repressed, and bitter like them. You've channeled your emotions through your art. Some of you are great artists, storytellers, poets, songwriters, authors. You get lost in music. It's a form of escape for some of you. Your creativity has helped you to express pent-up emotions. Maybe some of you go to the gym. Maybe some of you do some type of sport. Some of you sing. Some of you dance. Some of you are DJs. Some of you travel. And through your travels, you connect to other like-minded beings. You're here to spread your light wherever you go. And some people may try and remind you about your past or keep you stagnant and stuck because they are stagnant and stuck. And you realize that when you were around these people, you were sleeping. You are about to become the first millionaire in your family or of your generation. You could be the first person of your generation to have gone to university. Back in the days when it was really hard to get into university. You may be the first one in the family to have gotten a master's, a PhD, doctorate is what I'm hearing. You may be the first one in your family to have traveled abroad or bought land abroad. You could be the first one in your family to have purchased your own home. Or the first one in your family to date outside of your race and marry. You are very abundant. And many people inspire to be like you. You are a powerful leader. You are needed in this world. You are loved. You are changing lives. And the world needs more people just like you.